Cathy sank to her knees before her paint canvas, delving deeper into her feelings for Alex, when a sweeping voice made her froze. "Babe, aren't you done yet? Come on, let's take a break." A soft expression on his face lit up Cathy's mood. Still feeling aloof, she told Alex that she's going to the library for some researching. But truthfully, she wanted to seek deeper in her heart how she really feels about Alex. Alex grasped her hand and said, "We're going together." Alex had been so affectionate with Cathy, both enjoying each other's company. They stopped digging for books for a while, and they stood apart, as both leaned on the bookshelves. Silence seemed to stand between them. Cathy stared at Alex longer to realize if his chiseled facial feature made him so handsomely attractive. No wonder girls were so crazy over him. Then she thought, ordinary girl like me could never be able to pique his interest, but why me? She asked herself in disbelief. Then Alex, who was at the same way staring at her, grinned and asked, "Why with that long silence? Is something wrong?" Cathy shied away and whispered, "Why me, Alex? There are so many beautiful girls dying to get your attention. Why me?"
Alex pulled her as he sat on the floor. "Why do you undermine yourself, Cathy? Don't you believe in yourself? If I say that, you're so beautiful, why doubt my words? You dress simply, but it doesn't matter, for it doesn't lessen your beauty. Unlike the girls in the campus, they may be fashionable and wear makeup, but they could never match your looks. You're beautiful even how simple you dressed, and that's how you become more attractive, making yourself a standout."
Cathy felt humbled of Alex's impression of her that she blushed and shied away from him. "Don't put yourself down, but carry yourself with confidence. I want you as the way you are, which was the reason why I liked you. A lot." She couldn't help but feel her mood lifted and exuded a sweet, shy smile. Alex pulled Cathy's hand close to him and placed his face forward to her face. Their eyes met, stared at each other, and Cathy on her part felt a mix of hesitation followed by a deep-seated anticipation, and to Alex, a feeling of excitement. And then Alex kissed her. Cathy felt helpless and embarrassed. She wanted to stop him, but Alex held her chin and pushed his tongue to her mouth. Cathy froze and felt Alex's passion that she just gave in, closed her eyes in tears. After that scene, Cathy was still in tears and couldn't say a word. She was confused by her own feelings, but that kiss awakened her emotions of desire and pleasure, feeling so giddy. For Alex, it was a meaningful kiss, smilingly whispered that he liked their kiss. He squeezed Cathy's hand as he held it close to his chest while they walked out of the library. Alex couldn't take his hand off from Cathy until they reached the car park. As they were walking toward Cathy's waiting car, her eyes grew wide. There stood by his car was Philip Warren, glued at them, his brows furrowed with a frowning look.
Philip took off his coat and faced Alex. "Andrew, take Cathy to the car. I like to talk to this guy." Philip ordered Andrew. "Who are you? And what are you to Cathy?"
Andrew, who was worriedly searching for Cathy, found them at last, but was hesitant if he would tell Cathy about Philip waiting because Alex was walking with her. So he just followed behind them without a word. He felt bad that Cathy has to be caught holding hands with Alex. So all he could do was to take Cathy inside the car sympathetically while Alex faced Philip.
Alex replied, "I am Alex Thompson, Mr. Warren. I am Cathy's boyfriend, sir. And I am also the son of John Thompson." Philip stared at Alex grimly and said in a harsh tone, "You her boyfriend? Who said so? I suppose you know nothing about Cathy, so the better. You stay away from her. I am her guardian, and I don't allow any guy to come close to her. That's why she had bodyguards around her. I don't want to see you getting close to my girl. I'm warning you. It seemed to me you treat her like your own. Why is that?" Alex mocked. Philip replied angrily, "Haven't Cathy told you anything about herself? How she got under my care and what she does in my villa?" Alex became confused, and with a puzzling look he asked, "What are you saying, Mr. Warren? How did you become her guardian? Who is she?" "Whoa, you asked too many questions. You want to know the truth? I sponsor her scholarship. In exchange, she worked for me as my personal maid. Our agreement was she has to focus only on her studies and getting involved with. A guy is prohibited. I am just taking care of my investment. Alex was tongue-tied. Cathy is your personal maid? With all the bodyguards around her, everyone thought she was rich. She kept this from me? The way she was prim and proper, she could have mistaken as an aristocrat, a princess, and all along I have been fooled. Because of your wrong picture of her. You pursued her, make her fall in love with you, and now you feel like throwing up? You're not really serious with her, aren't you? You're just playing her, being popular, and the campus's heartthrob. Not bad for your image, for she was a beauty and brains, right? You're using her, leading her on. And now that you knew the truth, you seem to mock her. I know guys like you. And don't show your face ever again. Philip threateningly warned him. Unknown to them, a friend of Alex was taking a video of them and recording their conversation. This friend became curious when he saw Alex, with Cathy hurriedly taken away from him, and, knowing who Philip Warren was, he got curious. He was gobsmacked upon learning who the real Cathy was. What an expose, he thought.